Hey, Chris.
Hey, what the?
There we go. I had no headphones. Everything seems weird. I haven't been here in a week, and it feels like someone's been using my stuff, and I don't get it. It's probably not the case, but I don't know. Just everything seems a little weird. And, like, my microphone is not very high. And I know that's so that I don't bump into it when doing, everything. But it's a little bit weird. So we're gonna try to perch it in a bit of a different place today and see what happens. Okay, so the goal for today is to start with some sort of ambient goop and turn it into some sort of danceable goop. And yeah. So I suppose the first thing one would consider is the clock. Now we could just jack the clock down super duper slow, and that wouldn't be the end of the world, right? Um, and then use that as kind of the basis to sort of slow everything down, but I don't even know if that's necessary. So, I know I had something in a couple of these buffers, or more than a couple. All of them? Okay. All right. Cool. So that's officially all reset. Very tired today. Just FYI. Had a weird flu bout. Hence no early week streams for me. So that was annoying. Like, really? It's only the third week of school. Like, give me a break already. But stupid viruses. What do they know? They don't do anything for us. All right, so let's. I think I'm gonna start with the subharmonicon because it always seems a shame to be like, nah, I'm not gonna use that six-voice polyphonic monster. Nah, I'm just gonna ignore it. But then I also don't want to be like, let's always use it because it's just as bad. I think we're gonna go a good old happy C minor today. I've been avoiding it on purpose because it's super common. There's our C. I think that's a C.
I'm pretty sure that's a C.
Let's double check, shall we? Let's take a random oscillator, and then let's not get the subharmonicon falling off of our lap. Let's not do that. That's a bad idea. Oh, that's a C. That's a C, all right. Right? Yeah, that's a C. All right. So there's our C's. So I'd like to go through and just set each step to your bass note. Right? First step for Hey, Sam. Greetings from across the pond. Oh, okay. So, subharm, there it is. What do we want it to do? What do we want it to do? I might send it a cool a cool envelope, like a trigger sequenced envelope or something. It might be a kind of a cool idea. And one could do that pretty much anywhere. The Vector would be the obvious choice. I've got 6 tracks to play with. I could easily just take one of them and be like, you are a gate sequencer, give an envelope, and do your thing. Is there a way to trigger the envelope without affecting the sequence? That is the quest ion. Let's see here. Well, there's a VCA in. That's not what I'm looking for, though. I am looking for VCO2 sub, PWM, no. Rhythms, 1, 2, 3, 4. See, there's another glaring fucking error on the subharmonicon. Like, you're telling me that there's no trigger for the envelope generator? Really? That's what you're telling me, I guess. I mean, I know, like, oh, we don't want to put infinite quantities of ports on here, but, I mean, to me, those are the two major ones that are missing. A CV for envelope depth for the VCF, and a trigger for the internal envelope. Like, I don't know. Seems kind of logical to me, but whatever. All right. So, kind of basic. That's a straight 16th note, so... twice as fast as that. Although it is getting a pretty short clock here, so if we were just like... That's more like it. It's in 3 without any design. Shut up for a minute. You shut up for a minute. We are going to try to find you the whole note. Oh, you know what? That doesn't work because it sends a fucking gate. Damn it. I need just a trigger every whole note. Just blip. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? We could probably just do that with the Maestro. That'd be the easy thing. Here, channel 6, chain. We're going to go 16th note ramp down, 16th note low, okay, 8th note low, that's quarter note, half note, chain. So now, boink, 2, 3, 4, boink, 2, 3, 4. There's the win. Now we're talking. All right, let's just put that guy away for now, because it doesn't really need to be out and doing stuff and so on. All right. But, lest we forget, we have a modulator cable for the filter, eventually. Speaking of which, I do want to run a chunk of modulation. And it's going to be ultra simple. We're going to go one chain. So what I would like is, I liked the 8-bar ramp up, 8-bar ramp down that I had going a few sessions ago. As a bus modulation, I think it's a great idea. You know, have multiple things that you can plug into this like swelling, thing. Is, I believe, kind of a lot of fun. And I don't care what anyone else thinks. Ah. Okay. We don't need you. It's working. It's working. Oh my God. Okay, what's our eventual tempo? I need to time my delay for that, actually. I'm thinking like 120 would be good. How about 122? 124. That's rhythmic. That's a 3/16 delay. Huzzah! Oh, FX8. I wish you were clockable. Don't we all? Don't you wish everything was clockable? So I haven't been here since Sunday. And next to me was this makeup hair boutique. And it looks to me like they vamoosed. They skedaddled. So I'm guessing August was their last month. And I wonder if it's just like the rent here is too high and we have a clientele and let's just go get a real place. I'm vaguely on the lookout for some random like business office that I can rent instead of this place that maybe has more space and set up the studio somewhere else. The eventual plan, of course, is to have all of this stuff in my house, but right now that is not feasible. So that is years off, alas and alack, but I am planning on the long term. Lemon! It's been a while. I haven't sung that in a while. We're going to take it slow tonight, and it's going to be a bit of a long one. So I may regret that later. Because, again, I'm quite beat. Shit sleep for like a couple of nights now. And then getting over the flu and stuff. The flu was weird. It was like 2 days. Like 2 days of fever and feeling like crap. And then third day, oh, you're fine. You're fine. Go to work. Okay. And we might as well get the SIG. See, SIG, close enough, right? We're going to get the SIG prepped here a little bit with some, Maybe just some standard like C minor 7th chord arpeggio things. Crap. What is the button to make the melody go upwards? To tend upwards. I don't know if there is a good one for that. I know there is. I don't think it works that well though, because when you're stochastically, inventing stuff, spewing forth randomness, the chance of that happening is low. So yeah, I'm kind of planning this in sort of two main stages here. Okay, I think the next step though, I think the next thing we do is we load up the R bar. The R bar. That's what I'm going to call it right now. It's just the R. Because for some reason they put lots of H's in their words. Because they're going from like Scottish Gaelic or something. Gaelic is Irish, I think, mostly. So they're, yeah. Oh, another Reason update. Jesus, I can't keep up with these when I have Reason in 3 different places. It's impossible. One of these days, I do want to just try guitar. Oh, maybe we should now. Maybe that would be kind of cool. Like, what if I... Okay, let me hook up the R bar first so that we can actually hear the dry sound instead of like guessing at what it's going to sound like when it's eventually working. Which is, that's usually my jam for no reason other than laziness, I guess. All right, R bar, I declare you the blue voice. Okay, so plan number 1, which is I think a definite, is we're going to get rid of the Mankato filter, and I'm going to replace it with 2 stereo filters as yet unknown. I don't know what I'm going to do for that, what I'm using for that. We will find out sometime. I got to start doing some research, but at least that's a path I can commit to for, for a sure thing. That's definitely something that needs to happen. That thing is just too big, and honestly, I can easily fit 2 filters in its place, and then they would be stereo. And it sounds lovely. It's nice to use, but it's just too chonky, and it has a home in my small system. There's a big gap there, so just bring it back. Bring it back. Is it back? Bring it back to me. Yeah, that's right. That's right. We're going old school. It's a 90s kind of day. Even though it's only in the 80s. So clever. Okay, let's put this guy way down here in the Padlands. Okay, and then, yeah, filters all the way open, so that should be good. What you got? Oh, that's nice. This is a problem. I think I don't have enough keys on my tiny little controller here. Okay, style phrases. What else you got? That sounds fake. I'm going to tell you the story now of a man they call Bob. Bob was a man like many others. Okay, I'll stop. But that's not bad. That's kind of neat. Kind of cool. Groove picking. What's that? I kind of want it to be a little bit more constant. Honestly, maybe the first one was the best. Record some buffers now. Couple E flats. Okay, I gotta turn on advanced chords because it's, oh, there is none. Oh, come on. Why you no do sus chord? Eh? I guess I'll manual do it. Okay. Pow! Pow! Pitch variation for some sort of pseudo chorus. All right, reason, we're done. All right. Affiliate anniversary? What the hell is that? Bobbles the ambient. Dang it, man, I wasn't even looking. I would have kept going. Wait, who does a narrow version of that filter? Of which filter? Not the Mankato, I don't think. I mean, he does a 5U version, but that's, you know. we need, obviously, we need some stuff going to some stuff for things. So number one is going to be is that going to reach? Really? To say I'm friends with Suit and Tie Guy would be a vast overstatement, but I mean, I do have his phone number in my phone, and I'm sort of surprised that I hadn't heard about it, because, well, I don't know. I already have this one, so. There. There we go. And then let's get some tracking control into the playhead here. And I do love to use the small sloths for that. Wow. Dude, I'm totally looking that up. I'm really, really curious. Reverb!
Thank you, Reverb.
Mankato filter. Boom. Yeah, that's a Moog format, dude. That's a 5U. Yeah, it is. I was gonna say, if that would have come up, I would have been all over it. At least there's a possibility of that, because that's my only complaint. Is that it's just too damn big for what you get. Like if it was somehow stereo, like 2 jacks on each output, and then like a dedicated spread control that's maybe just like global, that would be pretty intense. But then you need like stereo inputs and all you know. So, and that thing just is like obnoxiously loud. I almost find I have to like VCA or attenuate it to use it. And I don't remember it being like that before. It's weird. I don't know. Okay. Now the next thing would be let's just do this the simple way. We'll go channel 2. Oh, it's already there. Slow 4 beat or a 4 measure random. Hell yeah. Boom sauce. Let it churn. Let it chug.
That's just so freaking beautiful.
Damn, it's nice. Does that have enough gain? I think. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Suit and his 5U stuff. He's very into the Moog format stuff. Like his main system that he uses is a 5U system. And I totally get his mindset. He's very much like, it's just easier and everything is bigger and it's more comfortable. He's not wrong. But, I mean, you can't get an Intelligent Rainmaker in 5U. What you gonna do, you know? I want the toys. I want the flashing lights and the interesting things. So, yeah, not something I personally ever considered going that route. So, all right. crackle. Oh, that's mixer pot. Mixer pot is a little dirty. Dang, dude. Dang, dude. Your pot's dirty, dude. Come on, dude. What the fuck, dude? Alright, let's just let that hang there for a while, and when the time comes, we'll do some stuff with it, too. I think maybe the good thing to do would be to, like, set up... Yeah, let's just do it. Let's set up an autofill for drums, and then I'm going to set up a, like a filter envelope a la, you know, rhythmic noise gate kind of effect, but not, because cooler. Who take thing with thing? We take Zadar. I think that's a good idea. Zadar is right there. Hello, Zadar. Hello! Channel A, going all the way over there. Kind of put it on that, and we'll make it real fast. 120 milliseconds. Sure, why not? And then the nice thing is, I just have individual control over the whole level just by doing the level. Itchy nose. Annoying. Alright, let's, and then, do you reach? Yes, you do. You do reach, you beautiful bastard. Alright, now what happens if we go and we put this up to our 124 destination tempo? We should have some happy chop-it-a chops. Yep. So for now, just turn the level down all the way, right? So now there's no modulation. So now we just have direct control over the filter. All right, let's just leave it like that. We'll leave the channel open. And that's going to kind of kick off our ambient weirdness, magical journey, I think. Is just... Actually, though, what we should do is reset that so that it starts as forward guitar notes, like... like that. Or like that. Oh, Jason, what's happening? Yeah, you know, we did here too, a couple of times, so... And then I didn't stream since Sunday, you know, so, like... Alright, let's put that away for now. Alright. Alright, okay, alright, okay, alright. Autofill. Before I forget. Automobile, l'autobus, autofill. Let's put it in channel 5. We never use channel 5, except when we do. So we're gonna go slow, 16 beat, low. Okay. So 4 measures, and then 8 beats low. That's 6 measures. That's 7 measures. Half note low, quarter note random, chain. I'm finally getting okay at doing that. I've done it enough times, you'd think I'd know it just by heart and go like, no, I still have to say it, but I know what I'm doing now. Go learning. Oh, Jesus. That's extreme. That sucks, man. I'm sorry. Honestly, it kind of worries me about America. Like, I don't want to say it wouldn't take much, because it would take a lot. But like power grid just like going down. Like imagine like a nationwide blackout for like a month. It would be bedlam. Like it would be insanity. It would be like societal collapse kind of shit, you know? Hey, Toxic Tuba, welcome. Today's a very, very chill session because I'm like super tired. I should have gotten like a coffee on the way here, and I didn't because I'm a dummy. I was too tired to get coffee. That's a sad state. Yeah, alright, so here we go. Let's slow the clock back down again. Thanks, man. Yeah, I've been doing it for a while. I think I finally dove in during COVID, made it kind of a thing with my reason streams, but modular is just infected in my brain, and yeah, solar flares may just do that. I tell you what.
Boy, I tell you what. Dang old solar flares and, you know, dang old UFOs, you know, dang old. It's awesome, man.
Alright, now unfortunately I have to do my stupid human trick, envelope trick here on the Zadar in order to make the Kikane function, because the Kikane's a delicate little snowflake and can't actually receive a short trigger like this Dnipro. Put out good trigger. He put out quality trigger. No, you too stupid to receive it. No, can't do it. So I have to fake a trigger with a really, really, really short Zadar envelope. Well, we don't need a giant cable. We don't need no giant cable. Hey! There it is. Okay, what kind of a kick drum do we want? A little drive. No, that's too much. I don't like that. Like, oh, you have a rubber kick drum. That sounds great. I don't like that sound. Little bit of decay. Okay. And we are not, I repeat, not going to use side chaining. Okay. So I remember last time I ran the Kikane through a VCA to try to boost the signal, right? And it didn't really do anything. Yeah, so I'm just, this is unfortunately, this is as high as it gets. This is as loud as it gets, right? So, and I need this in a separate channel. You need to have that control if you're doing any kind of performance stuff. So, you know. Wait, what did I just do? Oh. Oh. Yeah, it's still really, really quiet. Hate it. Dang it, man. Why you gotta be like a, you know, finicky thing? Little finicky little fucker. Let's call you what you are. I love your sound. I hate your picky, lame behavior. See, that's clipping. That's clipping my mixer inputs. But I think I can still juice it for a couple more dB, just at least to get a little bit of something out of it, you know? It's frustrating. All right. What are we into here? A little bit of drive. Okay, let's get tempo up back where we're going to end up. It's awful. That's pretty good. Nope. Not going to do it. That's pretty good. That's like square in like old infected mushroom. I'm not going to send the mix through Kick-Ain compression. I'm sending everything through the Golden Master compressors, which also gives me 3-band compression and mid-side and EQ. So I know, man. I still haven't gotten tickets yet, but I'm not like concerned or anything. Like I just get them like probably this week sometime. I don't know if Jake's coming or not. He seems like he's going to be bowing out on me this year. Not surprising. You know, he's not a modular synth guy. He's a fucking guitar player. He wants to press the flesh and kiss the babies and stuff. But we are planning on potentially being there at some point in a booth with like a music theory book for modular stuff, which I think would be really, really cool. Like use his book that he's got coming out as a template and then adapt it for synth, which I believe is a really good idea. And I think it could be kind of helpful to a lot of people. Yeah. I'd have to be super disciplined and make sacrifices to make that happen. But I think the obvious sacrifice would be no more video games. Like, seriously. Uninstall everything except maybe, like, one game. Because, you know, I get bored with any game after 20, 30 minutes anyways. So, you know, I got 10 of them installed on my computer. And, you know, get a couple of dungeon levels in Diablo 4, then switch over to Dead Cells. Thanks, Nick, if you're watching, for that stupendous addiction. That's a great game. Noita, still played a little of that. Astroneer the other day, like, you know, just Astroneer is such a cool time. It's just like trippy. Just like you're in space, just wandering the landscape. Very cartoonish, weird landscape, too. So, it's good stuff. All right, we're going to do a couple of simple voices here. Analog that doesn't reach. We'll use this analog, then. That's the simple thing to do. Let's just go tregs on this, and we'll run it mono. And I think that'll be fine. And if not, well, they'll just burn the building down. That's the only solution. All right. No, I'm being silly. It's super duper silly. You know what my favorite thing is? Say it with me now. Sawtooth wave through a filter. Hooray. It's true. All right, let's put submixer stuff going down here because I believe that would be a good use for like all of my random arpeggiated weirdo voices like this one. Oh my god, I just nutted myself. That sounds so good. 16th notes. So this is the plan, is to duplicate this, and we're going to send a cluster of probably 3 voices all going into the submixer, but just individually filtered and stuff. So the next one, I guess we'll go with the Mankato. Not that I'm like dreading that or anything, because, you know, it does sound stupendous, if not almost overpowering at times, to be honest. Let's use the 18 dB one instead of the 24, which is normally my jam. Okay, you quiet for a second. I mean, god dang, man, it's so God. How are your subs doing? All your dishes just fell off the shelf. Fell off the shelf. Okay, I'm sorry. Somebody's legitimately going, fuck you! Oh, okay. Take a note. That's literally the cleverest thing that I will probably say for the next year. The dishes thing. Alright. Anyways, let's do... Nah, we want analog. Get out of my way, you darn imposter. Alright, we'll do that. And then we'll do, you know... oh yeah. Go. Generate your thing. And we're gonna do that with the tregs. Okay. And then we need to send those tregs to Das and Keto. Oh! Oh! Their CSO was out of tune. We may have to adjust later. Oh. Oh, I think I got it. Yeah, that sounds okay. Okay, now, however, let's get rid of that rhythmic value. Still something funky in there with that tuning. Something is amiss. And I hate it. Okay, I guess we're going green voice 3 here. Who gets this one? I don't know. Morpheus? Yeah, I guess so. Done used up all my dang green patch cable there pretty soon. And we're gonna be in some trouble. Just gonna run it mono, of course. Alright, you guys just chill for a second, like, cause you're annoying. Ooh. Oh, there you are. You exist. Okay, that ain't bad. Hey, Smadger. Alright, so now we get this kind of like chorus of these peow guys peowing away. Kind of wish I could pan them, but yeah, unfortunately. I didn't really have that option. Snare or clap or something. I think snare. I think snare is the call for tonight. So again, the goal here is to start at an ambient goo for a little bit and then slowly morph it into some more hard driving, kind of like trancey techno kind of stuff. That's the theory anyways. And I've done the opposite, and I'm like, well, if you can do the opposite, why can't you just wait? And yeah, so that's the objective. If there is an objective other than it's Friday and I don't have to work anymore until Tuesday, and you know, that kind of thing. Which is a fine reason. Okay, let's see what we got here. It's not horrible. Okay, I can't do this at 44 BPM. Right? I need to put it back up. There's a lot of bass in there. Oh, smap. It's Snadger. Boring, but I like it. Oh. Aggressive. Oh. Oh, God. Okay, let's go back to the first one. And number 1, envelope. And then run it through a high pass. Too much. It's on 1. Just to take out some of that, like there was a frickin' sub bass in there. Like it's a little nuts. I forget what I was reading. Somebody else, I think it was on Instagram, some tweet that was reposted, and it was like, my milkshake brings all the bees to the car, and then it's just like, fuck. And yeah, I thought that was pretty good. Comedy gold right there, man. Comedy gold. Nah, you know what? Let's use a sample for hats too, and we'll go ultra sampley today. Yeah, killer bees. Dr. Bees! Oh my god, I think when I first saw the Dr. Bees thing, I think I laughed so hard I might have wet my pants. I don't know. It's been a long time. Classic internet.
What's this? A delightful family gathering without an influx of bees?
Oh, what? No. That's right, the hi-hats in there are, like, stupid, that are, like, listed by themselves. Go into some of the kits. Okay. What? Oh, so you just didn't load any of the other things that I just did. Weak sauce, bro. Weak sauce. And Renner, and that is closed hat one. There's your winner right there. That's just a plain old, good old fashioned 909 hi-hat there. It's actually a little bit better quality. Okay, yeah, but like, we're going like... Yeah, we got a hi-hat pattern in 7. That's right. All right, now we need to put some sizzle on it. So once again, high-pass filter is our best friend. A good amount of resonance. Oh, too much. Okay, that's good. Just kind of almost an acoustic. Cool. Drums. You're good. At least for now. Let's slow it back down and load up some voices on the melodicers here. And maybe something on the lupa or something. All right, let's do this thing. Okay. We're going to go with the Cloud Terrarium first because it's dank. And we like the dank. We're going to go into the neutron flux filter. This is a very expensive signal chain right here. This is a a $2,000 voice. Oh Christ, that's sadly it's true. $600 oscillator, $600 filter. Melodicers are what, 5? That's all you get? That's all you got? That's it? Buddy. Oh, your rest is all the way up. Silly me. And of course, right above it is the famous, world famous, Telegel Dual ADSR. It is world famous. I mean, people know of it all around. You can say just about anything is world famous nowadays. There's our winner. What? Too happy. Do we need more gain? That's better. Alright, where are we at here? Let's get the morph cloud. How about that? There we go. It still sounds kind of weak to me, you know? We've got gain to play with. This function in the Cloud Terrarium is definitely a little bit on the weaker side in terms of signal level, because it's actually running 4 oscillators at once. Okay, how about some nice, happy, fast sloths into that? Okay, I dig it. There's our winner. Okay, and now we unloop. Slow the rhythms down to like whole notes. Okay. For now, let's power that guy down and let's fire up another voice from Dicer number 2. Hell yeah. Oh, we got some red stuff here, but that's all drums. Drumba-bumbas. Let's go purple voice. That's what we don't have. I aided the purple berries. Tastes like burning. Oh, Ralph. What wacky shenanigans will you get to next? All right. We're gonna just keep this one simple. We're gonna chainsaw into the carry for a nice fatty stereo eventual acid run kind of thing going down. Because, you know, it really kind of just occurs to me that gravity sucks. No. Patch cables everywhere. And I'm in a stool that doesn't bend at all. It's metal. It's just, you know, it's a stool. So it's fairly tall off the ground because, like, I'm 6'3", and I was, you know what, I had this thought. This was last night when I was laying in bed going, I kind of want to sleep. My brain was like, fuck you! And it was like, what if I moved all of my stuff to, like, the other corner behind me? Just, like, took over the corner instead. I started to think about if that was possible and or worth it. And I'm like, well, number one, I'd have the roads right next to me. What I wouldn't have is my interface right there, which sucks because I'd have to then string cables across the floor to do anything. And then, you know, computer, camera, you know, camera cables and all that stuff. So it's frustrating, but thoughts and prayers. And then, of course, Channel 2 of the world famous Intelligent dual ADS. Short cable, which is nice.
Get in there with the freaking stop flap.
Will that reach? fast. No, keep it on medium. And then that's going to go into the shift from saw to square. Feel like this needs its own happy special effect that we can like twist and turn into strange and mutated territories, and that sounds to me like the Imitor. Alright, so let's get that going here in the chain. And glurp. Perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. There we go. Because now when we tweak the filter, we get these nice eighth note rhythms. Know what I'm saying? Boom, blend off. Give it a little reverb. And then we're going to timer it down and just boom, and do the same thing and turn off loops. Put him higher. Can you put it higher? Yes, we can. We just did. Whoa, that was wild. Oh, there's a random D there. Why? I guess that was in there before. I'm not going to touch it because that loop was super, super awesome. Just like... That's awesome. And we drench it in standard delay here. Okay. I do feel kind of a need for maybe some sort of a percussion. You know, little bleeps and bloops kind of guy going down. Let's move this over. My subharmonica is still existent. Why, yes. Yes, it is. Can just kind of let that hang out there and growl for a while. Doesn't have to be anything cool. Amazing. Okay, so that's going to kind of fade in. Let's get a little percussion blip kind of hooked up here. I'll just run it from the Turing machine, pulses output. And, you know, maybe just like literally one channel of T networks kind of thing. Or I have a better idea. Let's just directly go from the Turing machine output into the tuning control of said T networks. And then, of course, we got the pulse output, which is going to duplicate that first gate pattern anyways. You know, I do a lot of dub chords, and I'm going to try not to tonight. Which is, you know, it's like, it kind of seems a little weird, but like I do it a lot. And I think sometimes you got to just like avoid your typicals. Okay, now that's going to be much faster, right? Yeah, I mean, dub chords could certainly be done. I do have a Platts open. And I would say I also have, you know, I still have the vector that it's like unused, right? So that's not a horrible idea. Okay, fine. Be that way. But you're not going to hear him until the actual techno portion starts, all right? Let's just hit part 3 on this because it's closer, like physically closer, patching in here instead of way over here. Either way, as it is, I'm going to have to use some long-ass cables to get around because Platts. Because some idiot stuck their Platts in the farthest corner of his rack, and that would be, of course. Can we clear this? Let's clear this. All right, and zoink. Yeah, what an idiot. What a freaking tool. Control. No, we need global. Yeah, we're in C minor. That's cool. That's you cool. You cool, bro. You cool, bro. All right, we're going to need a 16 note length also. And then we're going to need to go to some sort of envelope. Saw some other post that was like pronounce everyday words like they were Greek heroes, like ancient Greek heroes. Classic. I broke my clavicles. Oh, for the love of God. You know what, though? We're going to run this through a filter anyway, so let's just throw it into the Zagreb and be done with it. All right? You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Of course you do. Dang old Zagreb filter there. Yep. Is it Model 6 or Model 7? That's the chord generator. I don't know. Okay, well, you know what? This is on your head if for some reason my using dub chords grossly offends someone in the audience. I do like. My goal is to start with some sort of ambient generative goop and then start hammering it into like full on like trancey techno. That's my goal. All right. that should be good to go. Gates. But something like that. So how about like low C, then like F chord, then like G minor. Or like maybe like boom boom boom. B flat to like E flat. I don't know. We'll try it a couple things, you know. See what happens here. Who the fuck keep messaging me? Dang it. Who do that? Okay. There we go. So this is I don't know, let's see how it sounds. I heartily accept that. Okay, do I have delays in my third FX8? I don't remember. It would be nice. Oh wait, we have the fucking black hole sitting here, going, use me. Even though I have a crude LED display, I still work well. You're right, dude. I'm sorry. Sorry. Which one is it? 3? Yeah. Okay, where's my delay time? Okay, I kind of like that. It needs to be rhythmic. A little faster. A little faster. Just a little bit. Okay, so then what happens if we do that and we throw those two in as an extra? Okay, I dig. Yeah. Well, within limits. This is not a tape delay either. Okay, that guy can kind of just be quiet for a bit. Because again, we're not going to unveil that until the actual official techno section stuff starts. And then we can creep in the delay and stuff like that. Okay. So something else. Let's get some funky voice stuff going in the Luba, because I do like some phantom voices floating in from the distance. You know what? Let's just run this mono.
Mono.
Do we got anything from you yet? Or do you have to be recording first? No, don't. False. Yeah, I 100% agree with that. Spongle's one of my favorites, man.
I'm Dwayne Thomas, Ryan. We can do anything we want. How about you know the good Lord wasn't around? Oh, this pesky kids next door at St. Mary's Examo beer. I'm looking for a man named Mendoza. You know anything about him? Of course, Michael O'Donoghue left the National Lampoon back in the war for professional football. I'd probably be down in the streets looking to teach phys ed to some of that beer. I'm looking for a man named Mendoza. You know anything about him? Of course, Michael O'Donoghue
left the National Lampoon back in...
If it weren't for professional football, I'd probably be pounding the streets looking to teach phys ed to some of that beer. I'm looking for a man named Mendoza. You know anything about him? Of course, Michael O'Donoghue left the National Lampoon back in... If it weren't for the beer, I'm looking for a man named Mendoza. You know anything about him? Of course, Michael O'Donoghue left the... For a man named Mendoza. You know anything about him? For a man named Mendoza. You know anything about him? I'm looking for a man named Mendoza. You know anything about him? I'm looking for a man named Mendoza. You know anything about him? I'm looking for a man named Mendoza. What in the man there, bro? But I see the only
Well, if you ever have about 60 minutes or so, pick up or listen to a copy of Nothing Lasts But Nothing Is Lost, which, personal opinion, best album. Okay. And it's like almost solid. The whole thing is just a constantly morphing song. Lots of like Brazilian rhythms in it and stuff, and it's really, 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 really interesting. Just chock full of awesomeness. Okay, but we're gonna do something interesting with this. Let's first of all, let's clock Marble Bowls, put it on 16th notes, and get this thing up the tempo here. Again. And then what I want to do is like deja vu, or like not deja vu, but lock in both the X and the Y. 16 steps long. What if I put that in the speed control? Might be interesting.
You know,
What does retrigger actually do? That's what it does. Oh, thank you. What does that mean, anyways? Affiliate anniversary. Is this my like my 5-year anniversary on Twitch, or is it something with Twitch, or I don't know. That's interesting, and we can add that at some point and just do a thing and like have it in there. Yeah, you know, you're absolutely right. We need a bass going, obviously. And who's still open? Well, Pizza makes a good bass. All right, part 4 it is. Let's stop this sequence though. And clear it. There you go. Zip. Part 4. That guy. It's yet another green voice, but that's fine. I'm actually running out of some patch cables colors, which is, interesting. So I'm gonna have to just mix and match. Mix and not match, as the case may be. Okay. Gate. We're gonna put that guy into here, and we're gonna put that guy into LPF. This guy up yonder. Boom. Get that all set. Then, yeah. I don't think we need to run stereo for this. Well, actually, maybe. I guess it doesn't really hurt anything. We could engage, like, throw some LFO into the spread and stuff, which would be fun. Always a happy time. Alright, this guy, that guy, there. Eesh. Alright, what we got? So far, nothing. So far, absolutely nothing. We should have something, right? Because, there it is. guy is going to get my little tiny bit of my 8 measure rise and fall into the wave shaper. Keep it real simple. Shit. I think I kind of need to put an attenuator on this envelope. I usually do, because there's no CV control, unfortunately, on the CV to the dual dagger. There. So now we've got motion meter chunk. Yeah, that would probably work better than the shape control anyways. So, but what we're going to do is put it into this. Kind of just like don't like it, really. Hmm. Hmm. Why can't I get it to actually do that? I want. That's actually better. That's a bit much. All right. There will be a little bit of evolution of this as it goes. I would like to eat dinner sometime tonight, and I have been up since like 5:30 this morning, and it's 6:30 p.m. right now, and I'm almost at the 2 hour point, and I haven't started the jam yet, so I think it's probably about time to kick that shit into gear. But let's synchronize a couple things first. That's in sync. Need to synchronize my brain first. A little bit of creativity vapors and purple lights. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna probably mute my microphone here, just so I have a bit more freedom to be weird and not interrupt the music. That's more the point. But I'll try to chat if you have questions or comments or what.
I'm looking for a man named Mendoza. For beer, I'm looking for a man named Mendoza. For beer, I'm looking for a man. I'm looking for beer. Mendoza. For beer, I'm looking for a man named Mendoza. For beer, I'm looking for a man named Mendoza. For beer, For beer, I'm looking for a man named Mendoza. For beer, I'm looking for a man named Mendoza. For beer, I'm looking for a man named Mendoza. For beer, I'm looking for a man named Mendoza. For beer, I'm looking for a man named Mendoza. For beer, looking for a man.
Well, I just looked over and I saw I have about 10% dropped frames. And I looked a little bit ago and it said 13%. And so it clearly happened a little bit ago. There was probably a spike of something weird going on. And, yeah, so it might have been my end, actually. Every once in a while, man, whatever my internet connection is going through, it becomes ungood. And I hate it. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I don't know. There were a couple of moments that were annoying. I will say that. Like, not as much like dropouts and stuff. I'm just never happy with my kick drum volume. It's like, it's just always too quiet. And I think the problem is really simple. It's everything else that's too loud. And everything kind of has a volume creep and stuff. And it's something I've been struggling with, actually, for a long time. But, yeah, so that's something I'm definitely going to work on more. I doubt I'm going to do a Sunday stream because I do have Monday off, but I will probably do a Monday night stream. So, yeah, there's just, you know, it's one of those things. It's one of those self-improvement things. Always trying to work on myself a little bit. What is that noise? I still hear, like... I don't know where it's some kind of interference or something. This whoop, 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 whoop. And it's weird because all of my speakers are down. My modular is completely down. There's nothing there. So, what the heck is the dilly? Oh, it is coming from the modular. Something weird. Okay. Everything's off. Well, I knew that. This mixer is not the highest quality thing in the world. There's some leakage in the effects sends. Yeah. It's into the send going to the reverb. So, yeah, that's weird. Maybe I just have the levels way too fucking hot. That is entirely possible. But I do like to crank them up all the way. But this is not maybe it's not like an analog gain kind of thing. Anyways, I'm going to take off for the night. Thanks for watching, and thanks for enjoying, and yeah, hopefully see you soon. Maybe see you at KnobCon. If you're hip and cool. Like some of us. Anyways, take it easy, y'all.